Hi guys! One day, Rohan was walking through an old garden with his friend Riya. They saw a few kids having a contest. The kids would swing from the hanging roots of a banyan tree. Whoever swings and returns first is the winner. In every round of the game, the same kid won. Riya was amazed and thought that the kid had great skills, but Rohan said no. He further explained that it is not about the skill of that kid. The pendulum is smaller. Then Rohan picked up a small thread and tied a small stone to it. He held the free end of the string in his hand and started telling Riya, "This is a simple pendulum. Now, if I pull the stone slightly, the pendulum sets into oscillation, and the time taken to complete one vibration is called the time of the pendulum. You can change the amplitude, but even then, the period of the pendulum remains constant. But if you want to reduce the time, just reduce the length of the pendulum and see. The periodic time of the pendulum reduces with its length." Riya asked Rohan if the graph between length and time period in physics refers to the same. Rohan said yes. You take 5 different lengths and measure their corresponding time periods. Then you plot a graph of the time period of the pendulum against its length. This graph forms a curve called a parabola. But if you first find the square root of the length and then plot it against the time period, then the graph shows a straight line. This shows that the time period is proportional to the root of the length of the pendulum. So we get t is proportional to the root of L. Clearly, t is equal to a constant multiplied by root L. This constant is found to be 2 pi divided by the square root of g. Here, pi is equal to 22 upon 7 and g is equal to acceleration due to gravity. The value of g is equal to 9.8 meters per second square. By substituting the right values in the formula, the time period of the pendulum for any length can be calculated. And the time period is proportional to the square root of the length of the pendulum. The kid won not because of the skill. He won because that hanging root was smaller in length. Riya thanked Rohan for teaching her that. From the hanging root of a banyan tree to the square root of the time period, Rohan finds physics everywhere. Do you want to practice that too?